Hello, this is Danny. Welcome back to my workshop. I've done... Gotta do something about that. I've done a few things off camera. I did a little bit of mining. I have my armor, my dark armor is fully empowered now. And I also have jump 3 now. I think I already had that the last time we talked. And speed 3. I still haven't got the lily pad yet. I still have my glider, and it still doesn't seem to work very well. And I have my dark helm, which is now powered. I can't remember if I added night vision to it or not yet. But while you were away, I created this little garden. I made myself a very little garden. Made myself a planter, and I am planting oak saplings, wheat, carrots, and potatoes. Oh. And the tree just grew. And then I also have this harvester over here, which is totally full of sludge, so I'm not really sure how it's still working, but I have to do something to manage the sludge. But the harvester is the same harvester that I'm using downstairs in the basement, in the sub-basement, for my essence berries. And I basically have power running here, and actually I can show you. I'll just go grab my Yeta wrench. Here I've got item conduit, and then I also have some power coming right from the house, and then the items are going right back into the house. So I made the garden really small. I can upgrade it. There are upgrades available for both of these machines to make them cover a larger space. But for now I just wanted to make it small because with the chunk loader in the basement, this is running all the time. So even when I'm not playing, and we've already got quite a lot of stuff. As a matter of fact, I'm going to switch up my filters a little bit here because I have so much wood now. You know what? I think I'm just going to leave it for now. But basically, the way this works, I mean, first I made this planter, which is, whoops. This guy here, we needed a couple of plastic sheets, a flower pot, machine frame, copper gears, a redstone reception coil, and this machine frame, which was probably, it's just glass, and then a iron and a tin gear. So it was pretty easy to make. And then the harvester, it's actually a fairly similar recipe. We've got the machine frame in the middle, just like the other one. This one has shears and then an Invar axe, a couple gold gears, and the redstone reception coil, and then also the plastic sheets, which we get from rubber. By smelting rubber, we make raw plastic. And the rubber I got from the trees. The Invar is... How did we make the Invar blend again? Let's see.
How do I get back to the main menu? Which is
iron powder and ferrous powder. Yeah, why don't you whoa, what the heck was that? Oh, the tree just grew on me. Okay. So you kind of saw a little demonstration of how that works. Basically, every time something grows, the harvester grabs it, and then it ends up going into these item conduits, which ends up going into our item sorting system. Now we do have a little bit of we're going to have to make some adjustments to our sorting setup because we now have such a large amount of, well, this is where the wood is supposed to go, and you can see our chest is full because we've got all this wood here, and it's been dropping it into the overflow chest. And the same is happening with saplings. We have so many oak saplings that they're getting dropped into the overflow chest as well. Wheat has been going quite as fast. We have 36 wheat. So actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change. I need to do something about that entrance because I keep walking on those. There we go. So it grabs all the leaves first. And then it and then it's done. So we don't need quite that many trees anymore, I don't think. Let me just grab filter. We'll do some more wheat and a little bit less trees. One of the reasons that I wanted to grow trees, the wheat was mostly for cows, and the trees, I want to make charcoal with the trees. And I think I might set up some automation to make that charcoal at some point, but for now I'm just going to drop it in a furnace. That's fine. Because my generators are running off of coal. Oops. And I'm running low on coal, so this is a good renewable source of fuel, basically. I can just grab this, throw it right in here. And our essence berries, we have 5 stacks of essence berries since the last time I left, and which was actually not even a full day ago. It wasn't even 24 hours ago. So we already have this many essence berries. So basically we have, and plus we have a bunch of XP stored. We have 55 levels of XP stored in here, which is a lot. Because remember, the higher levels require more XP points. So if I grab 10 of these, you can see, oh whoops, if I grab 10 of these, you can see it was actually only 1 level in here, and I got 10 levels down here. So I want to make a quarry, but in order to make, I want to use do the ender quarry, but in order to create the ender quarry, I'm going to need a lot of ender pearls. This whole ender pearl thing has been kind of a constant theme so far in this world with me, is that I always need more ender pearls, and I'm kind of tired of running around looking for endermen. I don't mind killing them. That can be fun, but it's getting kind of tiring running around looking for them because they're kind of rare in the world. So my plan is to go to the end and kill the ender dragon, so that I can go back to the end whenever I want and get ender pearls. So before I go to the end, I'm pretty happy with the armor I have. I think this will do pretty well against the ender dragon. Being able to jump and run and all that stuff should be pretty handy. I wish that my glider would work, but I guess I'll take what I can get. It actually does say I have night vision. But I really want a good bow. I want to make a, actually I think I said it in here, didn't I? Oh, I just said bow. I want to make a a flux-infused bow. Where'd it go? Right here. Flux-infused bow. So we need string. That's easy. We need an obsidian rod. That's fairly easy too. It's just obsidian dust and some blaze powder. And we need, where'd it go? And then we need this flux electrum ingots. These flux electrum ingots, which are electrum, redstone, and pyrotheum dust, which I believe also uses blaze rod. Yeah. So it's sulfur, coal, redstone, and blaze rod. So I think we have everything we need to make this. 2 electrum, 4 redstone, and 1 of these. Should give us 2. Alright, we're all set to craft our... Oh, we still need string. Okay. No, string would be here. Yay, we have our flux bow. Woohoo! Durability 1600, 200 RF per use. Okay, so let's throw this in our charger. It sounds like there's some nasties outside that we can test it on right away. Although I do want to do some upgrades. Oh, and then arrows. I did collect some chickens. So, let's see. Alright, so let's just check this thing out without any upgrades. Just some power. Nice! One shot. Of course, he did fall off the roof there. Let's see if we can find a mob that hasn't been injured. Nice! Oh man, I like this. Yeah, that's a bow, man. I haven't even upgraded it yet. Oh, come on, where are all the mobs now? Let's see a creeper and on my map. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. So that longer range, it's not one-shotting for me, but that's okay. Here, why don't you come up on the land so I don't have to go in the water. Yeah, there we go. Yay! Nice. So really, I specifically want this bow for the Ender Dragon, because I want to use my Ender for killing most of the mobs, because then I get the heads and stuff like that. See how my bow stands up against a skeleton with the standard bow. One shot. I love that. Why is there a tree still there? I want a tree there. Oh crap! No! Guess I got a little too cocky with my new bow. Uh-oh. Okay, I got that creeper mess all cleaned up. I actually ended up having to make a new harvester because the creeper had destroyed the harvester I had, along with the sludge tanks. But I wanted to show you kind of what I did underground here, just so you can see how I have this thing set up. So we have a harvester here. We have our planter here, which is planting carrots, seeds, and I have one spot for saplings. I had 3 at first, but now I have so much wood, and I really want more wheat at this point, as opposed to trees. So let's jump down here. Let's see what I've got. So I have an item conduit coming out of, let me this is actually a facade. I've got an item conduit coming out of the harvester, so it's gonna grab the wood, it's gonna grab the saplings, and it's connected then to our network in the house. And then I also have the item conduits going into our our planter. And I have a simple filter here, and it's going to accept potatoes, carrots, oak saplings, and seeds. Actually, I'm not planting potatoes anymore, so we can get rid of that. So just carrots, oak saplings, and seeds. So anytime a seed, an oak sapling, or a carrot is put into the network, whether it's done by the harvester or by me in the house putting it in the chest, it will end up out here until this inventory fills up. So I've filled up the rest of the inventory with single cobblestone blocks, so that way these will only take 1 stack of each. And once these stacks are full, then it'll start putting them in the chest. Because I have this set as a priority 1, which is higher than a priority 0, the one in the house that has a priority 0 will only take those items once these stacks are full. So, and this is going to run all the time, 24 hours a day, even when I'm not playing. So when I come back, I should find, and we already noticed that there were a lot of saplings in the chest, and there actually were quite a few in here as well. Before I set up that filter out there, it was putting the saplings out here, or in here. Oh yeah, we've got tons of saplings. So, and we should have a decent amount of wheat too. We have 56 wheat. Might as well throw these seeds into our network here. So what I'm going to do now, because we really don't need stacks and stacks and stacks of saplings, and they're actually ending up in our overflow. They're filling up this chest and then ending up going into our overflow chest, which will soon be full as well. We also are not going to need stacks and stacks and stacks of seeds. So I've built a garbage can, which is pretty cool. And of course, as you might have guessed, the garbage can will, let's put it over here, that seems like a good place for that. We'll throw things away. Anything you put in a garbage can, let's just put a piece of cobble in there, just disappears, it's gone. But what we can do, or what I want to do here, is I want to use this item filter. It's the extra utilities item filter, and this is also an extra utilities trash can, and we can put some things in this filter. Let's see, sapling, and what else did I want to put in there? A seed. Oh, but now I put those seeds out there. I'm also going to put cobble in there. So basically what's going to happen is once this thing is full, once this thing is full, then it'll start dropping cobble in the garbage can, because I'm going to take this item filter and I'm going to put it in the garbage can. Now everything you put in this slot disappears, except for this item filter. The item filter basically says that this garbage can will only accept these items. So I'm going to set up this item filter after I go to sleep. And I'm going to give it a low priority, probably -2, because I think the lowest priority I have on my network is -1, my item network. I don't know if that's an official name, but that's what I'm calling it. Which means that things will only end up going to this garbage can if it has no place else to go, and it meets the criteria in this item filter. So we're going to put the sapling in there, and we'll put a seed in there. I think that's all there. So now we should see from the, oh boy, before we do anything, let's put that filter in there. We don't want anything to end up in that garbage can that is not intended to end up in there. So we're going to insert, and we're going to set the priority to -2, which means nothing will go in there unless it has nowhere else to go. Actually, that isn't going to work, now that I think about it, because we have our overflow chest, which is -1. So I guess we'll make our overflow chest -3. We need to take saplings out of the filter. We need to get saplings out of this filter. So make sure there's no saplings in there. Okay, so we've got saplings in there now. Let's take clear it, take a snapshot. Okay, looks like we're gonna I need to put a carrot in there, but I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. Press V to empower. Oh, that's right. I didn't even do that. Press V to empower. So I wasn't even empowering it, and I was one-shotting. Wow. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. So this bow is even more powerful than it appeared. There we go. Nice. Let's see what a 14 gets us. Flame 1. Okay, I'll take that. Infinity, of course, would have been nice, but I don't have enough books set up for that. Okay, I am pretty much ready to go to the end. Except, of course, I need to find the Ender portal, and I'm going to need Eyes of Ender, of course, to do that and to activate the portal. But before I do that, I want to find something to kill because I want to test out my bow again. Perfect place for alright. Oh, I got flames now, that's right. Okay, head up here. Empower my bow. Oh, look at that. Okay, now I already hit them once. Whoa. Whoops. Ah. Okay, this isn't working very well because of the whole range thing. See if I can get over here. Nice. Oh, that must have been a different kind of zombie. It's got to be at range, but I think this is going to be a really good weapon for the Ender Dragon. Yeah, one shot with zombies. Easily. So let's see if we can find something a little bit stronger than a zombie. Creeper. Oh, you know what? Whoa. I got the Enderman man. Where are you? Come on over. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing, dude? Get over here. Oh, there you are. Ender pearl. Yep. Yay. Okay. But that was a sloppy battle. Let's see how we are with range. Oh, look at that. Now we just need arrows, and we will be good to go. Because 11 arrows definitely isn't going to do it. I mean, it's a good bow and everything, but not that good. Sure, I'll take that XP. Why not? First, let's off this creeper. Whoa. Oh. Oh no. Okay. This isn't working out so well. Oh, this is so fun. Oh, I have XP up there. Shut up. Hey. Yes, the sword would have worked better there, but I just want to play with my new bow. Man. It doesn't work so great at close range, but that's fine. It's not meant for close range. Alright, we've done enough. Oh, what is that? What the heck? It's a creeper hat. On a skeleton. Hissing hat. Oh, there's that ender pearl. What? Oh, don't. Oh, you hurt my animals. Stupid witch. Ooh, so it takes a little more to kill a witch. Oh, and a wither cat. Yuck. There we go. I got her. Let's get this cat too. Yep, and the cat. Yeah. So the only thing that I really have left to do before I go to the end is to get some arrows. I've got a chicken farm up there, but of course, as you know, breeding animals can be cumbersome and boring, and you know, why do it manually when we have all these wonderful tools? So we have this breeder. Unfortunately, I am nearly out of iron, so I don't know. I might have to do a little bit of mining before I can make this. I have six iron ingots left. But of course I have my hammer, so it'll be pretty easy to get it. Need a golden apple. I've got plenty of stuff for these. And I need some purple, some purple dye, specifically purple dye, which is kind of strange, but okay. I've got plastic sheets already. I have everything I need for that. In the stone gear, which is okay. So we should be good. I just need a little bit more. Oh, maybe I don't even need more. I'm started here. And I have a breeder. Put some seeds in it, which is going to cause it to automatically breed the chickens when they are ready. But I noticed something. I noticed that the chickens drop feathers. I noticed that the chickens drop feathers even when you don't kill them. So I decided I'm going to make a vacuum chest. Since this chunk is loaded when I'm not playing, the vacuum chest can pick up. This thing's going to breed the chickens, and this thing will pick up anything they drop. So then I can actually hook that into our item. Thing. Our item network. So for instance, if I throw a whoops on this side of the fence, if I happen to throw a egg, it'll pick it right up. Look in the chest, and there's the egg. So hopefully when I come back, I'll have quite a few feathers. Alright, I've got everything working now. I ended up putting this in the ground, and now it seems to be working. And I also put these blocks in the corners because the chickens kept getting stuck in the corners of the fence. I don't know what the heck that is. I've seen that bug in vanilla Minecraft too, where the chickens just get stuck in the corner, and then they don't breed because they can't get to each other. So, but I did see a couple. I did see one get bred automatically. He looks like he's stuck too now. Maybe I just need to get rid of the fences altogether. Anyway, so I have this vacuum chest now, and I finally got the. I've got that hooked up into our item network now. So anytime something gets thrown on the ground, it just gets sucked in, like that egg that the chicken just dropped. It gets sucked in, and it ends up going into our item network. So the feathers, they've already dropped a few feathers, and they should be in here. We have 13 feathers now. And we have 8 eggs. And those seeds that I just tossed are... Actually, they're probably out there, because that's hooked up to our network too, so... Cool! That is very cool. So that means when I come back tomorrow or whenever... Yep, they ended up in there. Ended up with an extra breeder. Silly story. I'm a little embarrassed to tell, but my vacuum chest out there, I broke my breeder so that I could pick it up. The vacuum chest sucked it up, and I'm like thinking, okay, there seems to be a bug here because my breeder just disappeared. But of course the vacuum chest sucked it up. So, yeah. Oop. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching, and I hope you will join me again next time. Bye-bye.